Good morning on this Friday. It's 5 o'clock. I'm Dakota Makris. We finally made it to Friday, and then I guess now we're going to finally make our way over to Brandon this morning. Brandon, there was some fog on my way because I actually paid attention this morning.
There you go.
I looked up and I thought, well, I guess there was like an orange light kind of somewhere where I live. I was like, why is the sky orange? I was like, well, there's fog. Look at this with Dakota when you pay attention.
There you go.
So, but
I'm
yeah.
proud of you.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't too bad. I could see, I could drive just fine. So.
Yeah, it was patchy on my way, and I'd hit pretty dense fog in spots, and then other spots would be pretty clear. So, yeah, I think that's the trend, the story of the morning today. What a difference a day makes, though, from yesterday when we were still seeing lightning and then showers and storms and some pretty hefty stuff. But this morning, the only moisture we're seeing is the fog. Take a look. Some dense fog in some spots, especially near the Kentucky-Tennessee borders over in the parts of southwest Virginia. We've got some sensors out there this morning, but you can see less than 1 mile at Harlan, Williamsburg, zero visibility at Jacksboro in East Tennessee, and Logan as well. A lot of other sensors showing a little bit of action there. Most of our temperature sensors back online this morning, though. All of them, I believe, except for all of them. 62 Clintwood, of course, is the cool spot. 70 in Jackson and Moorhead right now are some of the warmer spots. 71 in Prestonsburg. I just noticed they're a little bit warmer there as well. Jacksboro also at 70. So that's kind of your range this morning. Breakfast forecast. No major issues after the fog goes away. It's sunshine all day long, and we're going to heat up. It is going to be a hot forecast as we head into the weekend. Dakota?
All right, Brandon, thank you. Well, Thursday made 3 weeks since 3 Floyd County officers and a canine died in a shootout. Several others were injured, including Floyd County Sheriff's Deputy Darren Lawson. He talked with us yesterday from his hospital bed. He has gone through 7 surgeries to save his leg, but he also had the opportunity to watch the funeral services of his 3 fallen brothers.
I was able to watch the whole procession as it came in to the gravesites, and it was beautiful. The horse-drawn carriages and how they done it, and they were definitely honored.
Well, Deputy Lawson is set to have his 8th surgery today. He says he expects to be in the hospital for a couple more weeks. On Thursday, Governor Andy Beshear announced $30 million is going to projects across the state to provide clean drinking water to more than 1,200 families. One of those projects is in Floyd County with nearly $2 million earmarked. Some of those projects include building a 200,000-gallon water storage tank, a booster pumping station, a pressure reducer vault, and 19,000 feet of water line. The money is coming from Governor Beshear's Clean Water Program, which is funded by the American Rescue Plan Act. Last year, $250 million was put in the program.
With so much heartache that has gone on in that community, we're excited that we can deliver a little bit of good news. So just like internet, when we announced the largest public investment ever with more to come, more opportunity right now to get clean drinking water to folks than ever before.
The governor says local utility companies can start submitting projects now for a second round of funding. The application process will continue through the end of the year. All grant recipients must use the funds by December 31st, 2024. LKLP hosted a ribbon cutting and open house for the new Knott County Transit facility yesterday. The LKLP Community Action Council is dedicated to helping people help themselves and each other. Community members and local officials are excited for the impact this new location will have.
The LKLP Transit Authority, they help so many people with going to doctor's appointments and, getting their groceries and so forth of the elderly that don't have any way to and from to these facilities.
The organization serves about 12,000 people across Leslie, Knott, Letcher, and Perry counties. If you or a loved one need any assistance, you can call your local community action agency. The Daniel Boone National Forest is receiving $540,000 from Great American Outdoors Act to update some of its facilities. The Forest Service said in a statement on Thursday, a portion of the funds will be used at recreation facilities like Barren Fork Horse Camp and Bell Farm Horse Camp in McCreary County. Crews will replace picnic tables, grills, serving tables, and lantern posts. Some funds will also go to repair legacy trail bridges around the forest, which spans 21 counties here in eastern Kentucky. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron is challenging President Joe Biden's vaccine mandate. His team argued their case in front of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 6th Circuit. The Attorney General says he's fighting what he's calling federal overreach. He's challenging the vaccine mandate for federal contractors. He says the decision should be made on a state level.
We're doing the work here at the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals to make sure that we're standing up for the interest of our state.
In a statement, the White House says the Justice Department will vigorously defend the mandate and said the mandate works. Republicans are calling it a milestone, history being made with more Kentuckians registered to vote as Republicans than Democrats. The State Board of Elections announced that last week. Republican leaders marked the moment at the state capitol rotunda yesterday, but some Democrats say all this shows is division. Our Phil Pendleton has more.
Republican leaders say the grand old party has come a long way since 1984.
Kentucky had 1.3 million registered Democrats as compared to just over 500,000 registered Republicans.
That was when Mitch McConnell was first elected U.S. Senator, and they say that he was the architect of the Republican Party's growth that culminated with more Republican than Democrat registered voters.
But this is about the people of Kentucky standing up and saying, we want something different. And not only do we want something different, but we are something different.
Yeah, it's a question on the voter registration. There's about 1.6 million Republicans and 1.6 million registered Democrats. I think there's about a 3,000 person difference. I think what that says is we need to get along.
Governor Andy Beshear says the Republicans celebrating this shows more division.
I'm tired of Team Democrat or Team Republican. I just want to be a part of Team Kentucky.
A graph shows the Republican advantage has been a long time coming and very gradual, starting to really edge up around 2008 or 09.
We said it over and over. We said it many different ways on many different issues. Kentucky Democrats, you can run, but you cannot hide from the National Democrat Party agenda.
So I hope that we spend less time thinking about being a good Democrat or a good Republican and just focus on being good people.
Republican leaders say that most Kentuckians have long been against the national Democratic agenda, and it's finally trickled down to the state level. In Frankfort, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
Republican leaders say they started noticing a change in the mid-1990s when children of Democrat parents were registering to vote as Republicans. Well, thank you so much for getting your Friday morning started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we come back, one of America's most recognizable butterflies is in some serious danger as its population sees a major decline.
Hazy, hot, and humid. 3 words to sum up the next 3 days. I'll have the latest forecast in about 3 minutes.